Hello and welcome, my dear friend. There are times when you can almost feel the atmosphere bending around your life. The air becomes heavy with something you can't name. Not fear, not confusion, but anticipation. As though heaven itself is holding its breath, waiting for the right second to release what it has been building for years. That is where you stand right now. My friend, what's about to happen through you has no reference point. It's not a repeat. It's not a copy. You've made God move in a way He has never moved before. That may sound overwhelming, but think about it this way. Every invention that changed the world once seemed impossible. Before electricity, the idea of light at the press of a switch was absurd. Before flight, humans in the sky sounded like madness. Yet the impossible became inevitable once someone pushed far enough. That's your life. You've been pushing into places that felt unreasonable, showing up when it didn't make sense, refusing to collapse when every weight said you should. And because of that, heaven is revealing something through you that no one has seen in this way before. Picture an artist with a canvas. For years, the brush strokes look random, messy, unfinished. People glance at it and shrug. There's nothing there. But then, one final stroke of color changes everything. The entire image comes alive. Suddenly, everyone calls it a masterpiece, even though the strokes had been there all along. That's your story. Years of confusion, silence, rejection, and now one move reveals what was hidden in plain sight. And here's the part people won't understand. What looks sudden to them has been forming in secret for a very long time. Your persistence was the preparation. Your decision to keep going when the outcome wasn't visible was the brushstroke heaven needed. That's why you've survived what others could not. Not because you're lucky, but because your life has been marked to carry a demonstration. And this demonstration won't be subtle. When it arrives, those who dismissed you will be stunned. Those who underestimated you will be forced to confront what they overlooked. Even you will look back at moments when you thought you were finished and realize those were the very reasons heaven chose to move differently through you. My friend, your life is not just a testimony. It's about to become a signal. A signal that God doesn't recycle stories. He authors originals. That's why unusual things happen around you. Why you've never quite fit where others seemed comfortable. Why certain opportunities passed you by. Not because you weren't ready, but because they were too small for what was being written. You weren't designed to follow someone else's map. You were designed to pioneer a path that didn't exist until you walked it. Let me give you another picture. Imagine a musician performing a familiar song. The rhythm flows, the melody is expected, the audience nods along. Then suddenly, the musician strikes a note no one has ever heard before. The room freezes. Everyone leans in, unable to explain what they just experienced. That's what your life is about to sound like. You are the note that shifts the atmosphere. The proof that heaven is not finished creating. And when this new sound plays through your story, it will ripple. It won't just impact you, it will awaken people connected to you. It will stir others who thought their lives were ordinary. It will ignite those who doubted their own strength. Because when heaven reveals something brand new, it inspires everyone watching. But don't expect everyone to celebrate. Some will feel unsettled, even threatened. New always disrupts old. Light always unsettles darkness. That's not your concern. Their discomfort is not your assignment. Your role is simply to stand as evidence. And you will. Because the truth is, what you've walked through has made you untouchable in ways people can't explain. Pain became your training ground. Silence became your shield. Every season that felt wasted was secretly the foundation for what's about to erupt. You are the canvas, the note, the ground that trembles before the reveal. What's coming is not ordinary. It's not recycled. It's not second-hand. It's unprecedented. And you are the reason heaven can finally say, I've never done this before. My dear friend, if you've ever wondered why your life hasn't followed the usual script, here is the answer. You were never meant to. That's why paths that looked straight for others felt like dead ends to you. You were being kept for something never seen before. Ordinary lives can follow ordinary maps, but you were handed a compass instead, a tool that doesn't show a pre-written path, but pulls toward true north. That's why your steps have felt uncertain, even lonely at times. You weren't lost. You were pioneering. You were laying down stones where no road existed, and though you didn't realize it, you were leaving a trail behind you for others to follow. Think of all the moments you whispered, I should be further by now. You compared your timing to theirs, your progress to theirs, your achievements to theirs. You thought you were behind, but you weren't. You were building something larger. They raised walls quickly, but yours required deeper foundations. Their structures looked impressive, but won't last the storms. Yours has taken longer, but when it stands, it will be immovable. The longer it takes to forge, the more unbreakable it becomes. That's why your storms didn't uproot you. That's why silence didn't erase you. That's why rejection didn't crush you. Every season stretched you into a strength you didn't know you had, and now heaven is ready to reveal it. Your story is about to be studied. People will look at you and ask, how did they survive that? How did they keep showing up when the weight should have destroyed them? How did they emerge stronger when everything was designed to break them? And the answer will be simple. Heaven moved differently for you. Let me give you a picture. Imagine a city where every clock ticks in rhythm, each second predictable. Then suddenly, one clock leaps forward, outpacing them all. People stop and stare, not because time has changed, but because that one clock revealed a rhythm no one expected. That's your life. You are the moment that breaks predictability. You are the announcement that God has chosen to move in a way never done before. And when that announcement comes, it won't stay small. It will ripple outward. It will stir people who have been asleep in their own routines. It will awaken those who believed nothing new could happen for them. Because when heaven breaks a pattern once, it inspires faith that it can break again. Maybe you're asking, but when? When does this finally arrive? And here's the truth. You've already stepped into it. That restlessness you feel, the quiet pressure in your chest, it's not anxiety. It's not confusion. It's the tremor before the quake. Before an earthquake, the ground shakes, not to harm, but to announce something massive is moving beneath the surface. That's what's happening with you. These are the tremors. The reveal is next, and when it arrives, you'll look back at every night you cried, every morning you doubted, every moment you thought you had reached the end. You'll realize none of it was wasted. Every tear, every pause, every detour was the fuel that called heaven closer. So lift your head, straighten your shoulders. This isn't just another chapter. It's the one history will remember you by. This is the moment where heaven itself says, I've never done this before. And when it unfolds, you won't need to announce it. Your life will announce it for you. Those who ignored you will have to watch. Those who doubted you will have to admit. Those who left will have to wonder what changed. Because when God moves like this, no one can deny it. My dear friend, what you're stepping into is not just blessing, it's disruption, it's invention, it's history, and it's you. Your faithfulness, your resilience, your refusal to collapse that created it. So walk into it boldly, not timid, not apologizing, not questioning if you deserve it. Walk into it knowing this. You didn't just wait for this moment, you birthed it. And that is why what happens next will not simply be celebrated, it will be remembered. This message closes here, but the atmosphere continues. If you're ready to stay in this flow, my second channel, Simplified Serenity, is waiting. A sanctuary of sound made just for your spirit. Just tap the playlist on your screen. I'd love to see you there.